1 in 50? Really? Before 1990, about 4 people in every 10,000 were diagnosed with autism. In 2002, it was 1 child in every 150. In 2012, the CDC reported a prevalence rate of 1 in 88. And now we have a CDC survey that indicates the prevalence may be 1 in 50? Unbelievable. I never thought we would be here. The most obvious question, why? Why is autism happening to our children? There has to be a reason for this drastic climb in prevalence over the last 25 years. I can only hope that we're getting closer to the reasons and hope we find the answers for every child to live a happy and healthy life. 1 in 50 brings emotions, lots of emotions, anger. I knew it. An overwhelming fear of what may happen in the future, and prayer for situations that seem overwhelming or impossible. Sometimes raw emotions lead us to consider different life paths. Should we move to another state? Is there something better for my child somewhere else? Do I have the best support? I wish things were different. The next question, just as troubling. Now what? What are we going to do? How are all these families going to get the help they need? Who's going to help us? How will people with autism reach their potential? And who will make sure that they're okay over their lifetime? I sure wish we could answer these questions. It would certainly free up a lot of time from worrying, wouldn't it? There has to be a way to think differently about these questions so that we can help our kids. Sometimes the best way to process through what we don't know is to think about what we do know. So here are my thoughts. I do know that my child with autism is unique and wonderful. At her core, she is gentle, kind, and pure. She has had an amazing growth and accomplishments over the last 20 years, more than we had ever dreamed possible. She can touch my heart in a way that completely changes me and those around her. We attribute her success to God and to the very important people who have connected with her. These connections, though some seemingly small, have made a huge difference for our daughter. One of the very best things about living in Oklahoma is that most people in our state have a basic desire to help each other. In fact, if your criteria for where you live is to find a place with friendly, helpful, and good-hearted people, Oklahoma might be at the top of your list. But connecting with others can still be difficult, can't it? So what if we could find a way to celebrate people in our community who make a big difference by thinking differently? Maybe we could make more progress in getting families the everyday support they need to be successful. Maybe stories could tell people just how easy it is to think differently. Sometimes all someone needs to know is, what do you need? Or how can I help? During the month of April, we will begin a full-scale rollout of our Think Differently campaign. Articles, memes, quotes, videos, funny stories will be collected and promoted on our website and our Facebook pages to promote Think Differently success stories. Here are some examples of Think Differently articles. An article about a therapist who used an interest in Pokemon as a reinforcer. The school psychologist who organized a lunch group to talk about dogs. The camp counselor who convinced us that our 7th grader would be okay at an overnight camp. The middle school janitor who said hello to a 6th grader every day after school. Or the driver's ed teacher who said, even though I've got 20 years of experience, I will try teaching her a different way. All of these examples are from our family. I wish that all these examples could help someone else to boost their skills, their confidence, or maybe their ability to dream bigger. Not only did these people and situations help us, maybe they could help someone else. This is the power of Think Differently, helping everyone to realize that they have a part to play in helping 1 child of every 50 who's diagnosed with autism. We cannot sit back hoping someone else will come up with the answers for our kids. It'll take all of us contributing together to open opportunities. We must ask everyone to think differently and then show them how. Autism Oklahoma has accomplished so much in the last several years. We were able to do more because of our amazing network of parents, friends, volunteers, sponsors, and family members. These contributors have made a huge difference. At our March Peace Walk kickoff luncheon, we shared our 2012 highlight video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. The video is a great way to see all the cool things that are going on. What happens when a community is faced with 1 in 50 children diagnosed with autism? We have to think differently. We forge a path to give every family hope. We can do this, and we will do this, and no one has to do it alone. Autism Oklahoma will introduce Think Differently. We'll also announce Technology for Autism, a grant program for iPads. The grant will be awarded to families who want to champion Think Differently and who would benefit from having an iPad to communicate with their loved one who has autism. The 2013 Peace Walk is just around the corner on May 4th. It's our biggest and best Peace Walk ever. I hope you and your family are planning to participate. Join us as we demonstrate the power of autism awareness in our Day of Togetherness. You can learn more at peacewalk.org. Thank you for being a parent, a volunteer, a sponsor, a friend who is willing to invest in someone who has autism. You're making a difference, and together we are doing great things. Thank you.